Good afternoon. Welcome to my channel. And so today I'm just going to talk about a trade that I did this morning that became a loser. So hopefully we will learn something and see how not to lose in a trade. Okay, so this is the trade that I did here. So at 8:20 I bought 200 shares of GTBP at 436, and then a few seconds later I sold at 411. Why? Because it was going down and I couldn't stomach it going down while I'm just staring at it. No, I had to get out. You learn that, for success in this kind of business, you have to agree to take some losses. So today it was my turn to take a little loss, and hopefully next time it will be better. So anyway, what couldn't have helped? What couldn't have helped? To avoid this loss. Let's look at the chart of this stock. So this is the stock that on Friday it closed around 172, and this morning at around 7:45 it started screaming up. Look, 207 here, and it ran up and up and up until about 579. That's almost like $4. $4, yeah, almost like $4 move for a stock that's $2. That's really a lot. And then it did come down a little bit and then started going up. So I was like, maybe we are going to have another another coming down and going up again. So because it has only been two retracements, sometime a stock normally does more than two retracements. So I said, okay, let's see, where will I get it? Normally I use Fibonacci retracements, and so here let's do one and see. We go to the retracements here. I see 61.8% is here at 427, and the 50% retracement is here at 471. So I said, okay, so if it does come down here, I will need to get ready to buy it. And so then it did come down. Then when it reached here, I saw some buying on time and sales. I saw some buying, and then I said, okay, let's go on. So I went, I bought, and then a little while later, I saw a lot of selling. So then I exited. And so the question is, wouldn't I have avoided this? Let's see, first of all. Okay, so the favorite tracement that I did, would it have shown me anything to tell me maybe that the stock was actually not a good candidate? Let's put it back again. If you look, the 50% and the 61.8% retracements are both occurring below VWAP. The VWAP, this line here, this yellow line I'm going to highlight, is the VWAP. If you see, the retracements, 50% and 61.8% are both below VWAP, and so it's showing that there might be some weakness in that stock. That's number one. Number two, if you look at this candle here, even though this candle is so huge, so tall, there is quite a lot of retracement from the top, all the way from 579 to 434. That's more than $1 of retracement from the top. That again shows a little bit of weakness. If you go up here, there was also a candle a wick that was showing some retracement from the top. It was from 606 all the way down to 548. Not as strong as this one, not as strong weakness as this one, but nevertheless it's there. Yeah, not as strong, but it's there. So those two would have been warning signs. And another warning sign, if you look, when I got it at what time was it? It was 8:20. Okay, it was 8:20. If you look at 8:20, there are quite some red volume. These are this is red volume that you see over here. So green volume signifies there is buying, and red volume signifies there is selling. Yeah, and as we can see, the volume was decreasing as the stock was coming down, which was a good sign. But if you look at it in the 1 minute, which at the time I wasn't using, if you look at it in the 1 minute, so 820 is somewhere here. This is 820. If you look at it, the volume did come down as the stock was coming down and then started rising up. Okay, so before it hit the Fibonacci retracement, if I can redo it over in the 1 minute, you can see. So here and here. Okay, so before it hit the 50%, the volume started rising up. This volume over here started rising up, the red volume. And then when it, after hitting 61.8%, the volume hadn't actually decreased. The red volume hadn't decreased. And this is where I entered, and then of course it continued going down. So that is that probably was a sign that things weren't good. That's one sign. Another sign that there was trouble in paradise is this one. At 8:12, the MACD began to cross. Okay, so when MACD crosses here, it shows weakness. And it was crossed even when I entered in the 1 minute. Yeah, so I guess next time, okay, one of the things to do would be to incorporate the 1 minute. So have the 5 minute, the 1 minute, and the 15 seconds that I was having for entry. Okay, anything else? I think that's that. So that's probably how I could have avoided that trade. Let's see. How about this trade over here? Could I have been able to enter this trade? How could I have entered? This trade I actually missed. Why? I was fumbling with technology and then I totally missed it. This fast retracement over here. And we can see the fibs. Let's do the fibs. Okay. So if we look at the fibs, no, this is the lowest here. Let's do the lowest. Yeah, I see here from where it started today. So this is the lowest. Let's start here and go up to here. Yeah, so you can see this, the moment it reached 61.8% retracement, there was buying, initial buying, and then it dropped again just below 61.8% retracement, and then more buying after that. So it's possible that maybe I couldn't have entered at around 320, around 330, and then it goes all the way up to a high of 463 before coming down to form a double bottom here, and then it continues again comes down, retraces, goes up, retraces up again, and then finishes at 606. So yeah, there were a number of trades somebody could have done here, but uh, this is the one that I think I couldn't have been in, even though it did. When it goes, if you wait and you are looking at it and it goes below 61.8% retracement, you have to wait and see if it's gonna come up. And then it did come up, and then after retracement, it formed a double bottom here in which one could have done an entry. And I'll say this: if you look at this trade, actually, this stock at this time was below VWAP. This chart, as you can see, is below VWAP. This is that yellowish orange line that I have highlighted is the VWAP. And if you look at it, this stock was already below VWAP. And normally for VWAP trades, what I do for stocks that are below VWAP, this is how I normally trade. I let it come down. I don't take the first retracement up. I wait for it to go. I don't care how far it goes, but I want for it to come down, and then I take the retracement. Okay, the double bottom, sometimes triple bottom. So this is where my entry wouldn't have been. Okay, but the fact that today it was also below VWAP, actually, for today's setup, which maybe I can talk about it in another video, I actually shouldn't have touched this stock for now, because the retracements were coming below VWAP. And here again, this is where we had the 61.8% retracement. So again, it's below VWAP. So how do I normally trade? I normally let it go back up on its own. I don't follow it, and then I wait for it to come down, and then I take the double bottom or triple bottom. So I take the double bottom. If it starts failing, I sell, take the triple bottom, and then normally I will just sell at VWAP. Okay, so that is it for now. Hope you like it. If you do like it, please subscribe and put a like, and that's it for now. Bye bye.